Nobody talks about this part, the part where you've outgrown your old life, but haven't reached your new one yet, the part where everything feels uncertain, where you're working hard or trying your best, but nothing seems to be happening. And because nothing is happening, you start wondering if you're failing. But maybe you're not failing. Maybe you're just in between chapters. We spend so much of our lives believing progress should be obvious. We think growth should look like promotions. More money, more followers, more opportunities, some visible sign that we're moving forward. But the most important growth rarely looks like that. Sometimes growth is learning how to keep going when nobody notices. Sometimes growth is surviving a season you never asked for. Sometimes growth is waking up every morning and choosing not to quit. The problem is, when you're in the middle of becoming someone new, it doesn't feel exciting. It feels confusing. The old version of you doesn't fit anymore. The habits that used to satisfy you don't satisfy you. The people who understood you before might not understand you now. And the future version of yourself hasn't arrived yet. So you exist in this strange space. Not who you were, not who you're becoming, just in between. And that's where most people give up, because they mistake uncertainty for failure. But uncertainty isn't proof you're on the wrong path. It's often proof that you're leaving the familiar behind. Think about every major transformation in life. Before the breakthrough comes the waiting. Before the confidence comes the doubt. Before the success comes the struggle nobody sees. The world celebrates the finish line. But almost nobody talks about the lonely miles before it. The nights where you question yourself. The mornings where motivation disappears. The days where it feels like everyone else has figured life out except you. But here's something worth remembering. The people you admire have stood in that exact place. Every successful person you've ever looked up to has experienced seasons where nothing made sense. They kept going anyway, not because they knew it would work, because they decided the uncertainty wasn't enough to stop them. So if life feels unclear right now, if you feel stuck between who you were and who you want to become, take a breath. You don't need all the answers today. You don't need to know exactly how the story ends. You only need enough courage to keep turning the page. Because being in between chapters doesn't mean the story is over. It means the next chapter hasn't been written yet. And sometimes the chapter